Hello, boys and girls. So today in writing, I wanted to share with you a book that I've written. I know Mrs. Brumbaugh talked to you a little bit on Tuesday about how to take care of a pet, and that was what you were writing about. And I know she gave you the idea, if you didn't have a pet at home, you could always think about what kind of a pet you would like to have, or if someone you know has a pet, if you could ask them what they need to do to take care of them. So let me just read to you what I did. So I wrote how to take care of my dog. I didn't really know how to draw a dog, so I watched a video how to draw a dog on YouTube. And then I was able to draw a dog. What I think I'm going to continue to do is color my dog in so that my readers really want to pick up and read my book. It's written and illustrated by Miss Olson. That's me. So I thought about, what do I need to do to take care of my dog? So I wrote, first, she needs food and water. So remember, this is our planning page, so we're just doing quick sketches. When I'm finished with all of my planning page, I will take this first part and put it on my step 1 page. I'm going to just redraw this drawing and add some details in the back and maybe add some extra words. So if I wrote she needs food and water, I might be able to add, don't forget to give her treats on this page. The next one says, next, she needs to get exercise. And I drew a quick sketch here where I made some lines on the sides of her tail, so it showed that she was wagging her tail, she was happy, and I made my feet curve up a little bit so it looked like I was walking. And I'm going to take the picture next to the next and these words, and I'm going to copy them on my step number 2. So I could add some extra things. Let's see, what else could I? She needs to get exercise. I could write, take her for a walk, or sometimes she likes to fetch a ball. So I have enough room to add some more details on this page, step 2. I don't really have that much room on my planning page, but I know that I want to talk all about exercise on that page. And then it says last, she needs shelter and love. Remember, shelter and food and water. She gets oxygen by going on a walk. She's getting lots of exercise to keep her healthy, and she has space. So those are the things that she needs. She's a living thing. She needs to live. So on this last part, I'm going to take this really quick sketch that I did and redo it on my step 3 and add some more details in the background. Maybe I'll draw some things that I have in my yard, because I didn't draw much next to my house, did I? And so I could write something else about how she likes to be, how I can show her that I love her. She likes to be petted, or she likes to go for rides in the car. So those are different things that you could do to add some more details. Now, if you don't have a dog, I have some pictures that we could talk about, some other things that you might need to think about when you're thinking about how to take care of an animal. So this looks like there's some horses. If you were going to draw a horse because you have a horse and you know how to take care of it, you would want to make sure that the horse had a fence behind it, right? So that it wouldn't run away and get onto the road and get hurt. You would also want to make sure that it had some water, like maybe a trough in the picture. And maybe you could check with someone, what do horses eat? Do horses eat grain and hay? Can you draw a picture of that in your picture? And then this is a leash. It looks like that I could draw a picture of the things that I need in order to take care of my dog. I would definitely need that to take her on a walk. So I could add that detail on that exercise page. Then here are some toys that she likes to play with. I could write that on the page that on my book, that I could show her some love by bringing her some new toys to play with. Here is another kind of pet maybe somebody has. The shelter that the fish have are its water bowl, right? Or its place to live. They get food by sprinkling. It's an aquarium. There's the word. It's a bowl, fish bowl. You could sprinkle little flakes of food on the top so that the fish swim up. And look, it looks like there is a little tube that puts some oxygen into the water so they can get it with their gills. On this next page, this looks like something that you would use to clean a horse's hooves. That's part of taking care of a horse. And then there's a brush, I think probably to comb out the horse's mane and maybe its tail. I'm not sure really what that's for. And then this is a cage or a kennel that you might want to use for your dog when you leave the house. That will make it feel safe. Or maybe it's a cage for a rabbit or something like that. This is a water bottle that hooks onto the side of a cage so that your pet has water. So if you had an animal that you keep in a cage, you would definitely want to draw in your illustration a water bottle on the side of the cage. Here is some dog food. I could totally add that to my book. So I hope that gave you some ideas about some extra details that you could add to your writing. Share it with your teacher. I'm sure they would love to see your writing, and I know I would.